this is that picture. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's M3Croft here, and today guys I'm going to show you how I create my thumbnails. I got few questions about that, like how I do my thumbnails, if I was asking anyone to create them. No, I'm doing them on my own. And it's really easy guys, and that's why I'm going to show you from the easiest way and up to the hardest way to create the thumbnails. For example, this one somehow is a little bit more difficult because has quite few layers, and you just need to basically manipulate the image like a little bit more. But I will go into this into a different video, because today I'm going to start with the easiest one, and this one here is intermediate somehow, and this one is much more harder because it might not look like, but has a lot of different layers. But I will come back into that into a different one. I'm using the Photoshop at the moment, but you can use any other software that allows you to do similar editing like the Photoshop, because these other softwares that you can use or on the Mac or on the Windows that will allow you to do exactly the same. It might not show all the settings all over like this side, might be on the top, some of the layers might not show over here, but I'm not familiarized with that software, to be honest with you. But let's start from and the one that I'm going to do, by the way, this is the one that was a game that I was playing a few days ago on my YouTube channel. That is the Life is Strange 2. So because the new game is coming really soon, I thought that was a good idea for me to play the Life is Strange 2. So basically on this one it's 3 layers, and really easy 3 layers. Basically is where is the title, one of the images that I use where is the title, another background just to kind of blend on the back, and you will see what I mean, and myself. So this is a really easy one because you don't need much, because here it's myself, he's Dan Demogorgon over here, it's Anna Montana, and Anna over there, and has a lot of layers, and even you can see here it's a lot of different layers. So let me just open a new file. Let's start a new project, and the sizes that you need to use for the thumbnails on YouTube is 1280 by 720. So that is the size used by YouTube thumbnails. I have it here already as a custom. Automatically when you open the Photoshop it will show here. So I'm just going to create. Let me just maximize over here a little bit, and now you need a background. I advise that you create your own backgrounds when you are playing. Let me just grab this one over here, Life is Strange. So basically this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make it the size where I want the title to be, something like that. Yeah, something like that. I advise that, for example, this was the first time that I was playing the game, so I didn't want to start the game, do a screenshot of part of the game, and after creating the thumbnail. No, because it was a live stream. If it was a gameplay walkthrough, is a totally different story. Because if you are playing a gameplay walkthrough, you can always select a part of the game that is really intense and that you think this is actually the best background for your thumbnail, because that is what the other person is going to connect. Now I have another one that has a plain background without a title, and I'm just going to drag, and this one I'm going to make it to put it on the background. It looks like that you have here, you can see that there it's splitted, but I will show you how can you blend it out, and that is not going even to be noticed. So that's the second layer. So 2 layers over here. Now let me grab myself. So here it is, myself. the one that is basically the main layer, always keep it on the top, because here you can just move, like to give the priority, because if I would put like here it would be cut. So keep it always on the top, the one that you want to be seen as a first. Now you are thinking, damn, this is going to be really difficult. Somehow don't follow my advice like that. I do my thumbnails like that, but I have already some experience that I can remove all the background easy. I advise that you can have a plain background. When I mean a plain background, is a white background or a green background, because it means when you are selecting yourself, it's going to select much easier because it's a plain background on the background, if that makes sense. So basically what you need to do to remove the background is, here is a tool on the left side on the top that it calls Quick Selection Tool. Or you can just press W and automatically goes into that tool. That tool now I'm going to select myself. So you see, somehow here, because it's really dark and kind of matches because of the carpet, it goes to that side, because the selecting tool doesn't somehow kind of recognize that something that is an edge, because it's very smooth between one and the other. But that's why I mean that is always good to have a plain background. But when you use the selection tool, you always can just click like gently to keep it the track. Trying to do it as much as I can, because after I will do it manually, all the rest, like when it's about like the hair as well itself, to give like some shape into the hair, to not look like, you know, that you have a cap on and you will just cut everything. No, to look natural, so now this is basically the best I can do at the moment, because here is really dark. I'm going to go on the top and you go to edit, copy, after go again to edit and paste. As you can see here on the right side here, you see that is a layer, and that layer is the one that's been created from this one. You will just unselect the one on the bottom, because you will not need. That is basically the background. You see the background is practically removed, because now we need just to do some adjustments over here to and just to look better. But I will go into that point just in a second. Now I want to blend this part over here. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So over here you want to blend this side to not look. Even now I would say that probably no one would notice. I do notice, because I know that is there. And I'm going to show you how can you blend slightly. You will select the one that is basically this one. You will select the layer. On the layer you are going to use the erasing tool just over here, or you just press E and automatically goes. That is the shortcut that will take you to the eraser tool. When you select, you do right click on the top and you want to choose the eraser tool, because you have the magic eraser tool and the background eraser tool. These options, I will come back into that in a different video, because for this one you need just the eraser tool. So I'm going to select the eraser tool. I'm just going to click, because of course I need to convert this file. This smart object must be rasterized before proceeding. Edit contents will not longer be available. Rasterize the smart object. Yes. And now I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I will keep like the feather 0%, because that will make it really smooth all over, all around. Yeah, looks better. You see, now it's all done. It's all done over there. The title over here, episode number 1 over there. And now, just like I will select myself, I'm going to use the erasing tool. And I'm just going to delete over this. This is that picture, that thumbnail. After here is already some more brightness, but I was using another software that is the Lightroom Classic that I give a little bit more brightness, but you can do that as well on the main software. For example, I will select the layer, you go on the top, image, adjustments, brightness and contrast, and you just play about with some brightness, with less contrast or more contrast. You just give to look natural, and you just play about like to see. You see, looks better, So yeah, guys, tell me what you think. Do you think this is difficult to create? I would like to know your thoughts about that. For sure I will do another ones that they will be more difficult than this one, but I will go slowly into stages. This one somehow is the easiest way to create thumbnails, and you can create amazing thumbnails. The thumbnails, they do a lot of difference when you are posting something on YouTube, trust me guys, because that is what people look first, look into the thumbnail. If the thumbnail needs to deliver a message, for the other person to click your videos, and that will definitely make a big difference, trust me. So yeah guys, leave a comment below if you have any questions. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up, and if you consider subscribe my channel, please push that red button below and push the bell for you to be notified all the time when I create these kind of videos, like this one, like the tutorials, or any gameplay walkthrough, or when I'm going live. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see ya in the next one. Love you all. Peace out.